Alright, let me tell you a story. It starts in 1993. You're in a theater, lights dim, and that John Williams score hits. You see a goat, a fence, and then, bam, a T-Rex that changes your brain chemistry forever. That was Jurassic Park. And since that moment, no other dinosaur franchise has really stood a chance. So today, let's talk about why. Why Jurassic Park didn't win, why it buried the competitors, why it owns every toy aisle, and how it turned dinosaurs into a personal brand. Before Jurassic Park, dinosaur movies were kind of rough. There's no personality, no weight, no wonder. Then Spielberg showed up. Jurassic Park didn't just show dinosaurs. It made them feel real. DNA, mosquitoes, animatronics, CGI. It looked better than half the stuff today. You had chaos theory, raptors opening doors, and characters that took it all seriously. It wasn't goofy. It was legit. It was terrifying. It respected its audience, and people lost their mind.
The thrills never stopped. It was amazing.
It was really good. It was a little scary sometimes, and sometimes it was funny.
Kids memorized what these dinosaurs looked like. Adults applied to be paleontologists. The world fell in love with the T-Rex, and the movie made bang. So naturally, everyone else wanted in. And how did that go? Let's do a quick run of dinosaur franchises that tried and failed. Disney's Dinosaur looked great, but felt hollow, and people agreed. Land Before Time, the first one, iconic. This is child-defining for so many people. VelociPastor, yes, this exists, and I just wanted to mention it. This fun little quirky film.
Mom and Dad!
Dinotopia, beautiful concept, just never stuck the landing.
They make colorful language.
They all had potential, but they didn't stick because Jurassic Park gave Dino recognition. The others couldn't keep up because they never built a full package. Some focused too much on visuals and forgot story. Others were aimed too young or too niche. Most of all, they lacked identity. Jurassic Park had branding, a soundtrack, a logo, characters and creatures that were iconic. These other franchises, they felt like side quests. Jurassic Park felt like the main event. And here's where that really paid off. Let's talk about toys. Dinosaurs are public domain. They can legally sell a toy Triceratops called Stabby. But kids don't want a dinosaur. They want the Jurassic Park version. And that's where the franchise took over. Let's break down the evolution of Jurassic Park's toy empire, because it's a saga in itself. First you had Kenner, who handled the toy line in the 1980s when it originally launched. These toys were bold. They had action features like dino damage wounds, firing projectiles, captured gear, and even human figurines with wild accessories. Kenner understood the assignment. These toys felt cinematic, tactile, and larger than life. They didn't just sell dinosaurs. They sold Jurassic Park. Then came Hasbro, who took over during the Jurassic Park 3 era, and things got rough. Hasbro often reused old molds, slapped on new paint, and gave us less articulation, more gimmick. These toys lacked consistency and detail. Fans weren't impressed. The magic from the 1990s was gone. Finally, in 1918, Mattel took the reins and absolutely snapped. They brought back scale, detail, and accuracy. They released articulated dinosaurs across multiple sizes, hybrid creatures from the expanded lore, and playsets that actually encourage storytelling. They even made a super colossal T-Rex, the size of your dog. Mattel didn't just revive Jurassic toys, they made them collector-worthy, meme-worthy, and shelf-dominating. They understood the nostalgia. They nailed the marketing. In the 1990s, Kenner gave us dino-damaged roaring T-Rexes and grappling hook Alan Grant. Then Hasbro came in with repaints and weird proportions, and then Mattel said, let's do this right. They gave us big articulated dinosaurs, movie accurate designs, sound effects, packaging what felt like a scene from the movie. Even Camp Cretaceous got their own toy line. This wasn't just a toy brand, it was a franchise environment. Lego, video games, pajamas, toothbrushes, Jurassic Park turned public domain animals into pop culture icons. So why doesn't anyone else even try anymore? Simple. Jurassic Park owns the vibe. Realistic dinosaur CGI is expensive, and the internet will never stop complaining even if it's a little mid. Nobody wants to be the next flop, so instead we get rebooted vampire movies. Not all the movies are masterpieces, but they print money. The toys still sell, the rides still packed, even the Netflix cartoon has its own following. But here's the fun part. What would it take to beat Jurassic Park? Maybe a more horror angle than even what they did? Maybe a fantastic war epic with armored triceratops? Maybe a serious prestige animated show that treats dinos like mythic beasts? But it would take big budget, big vision, big merch strategy. Even then, Jurassic Park isn't just on top. It's the only one really left. So yeah, Jurassic Park didn't just make dinos cool. They made them marketable. They gave them character. And now, it owns the toy aisle. Your nostalgia and pop culture itself.